My clients are so happy and so relaxed and the most present people with their kids and sleeping so soundly at night and this really deep sense of well-being in their bodies where money is going so well that they don't even really think about it.
Hi, I'm Melanie Barr. Welcome back to the She Built It podcast, your go-to place to empower you to live the life and business that you crave. I'm here to talk about everything from having the courage to make life and career leaps to the details of how to lead effectively, create successful teams, implement strategies for growth, and infuse tech innovation. I'm here to celebrate your wins and navigate through your challenges. I live in the city now, but I grew up in a town of 1,000 people. I've navigated major life leaps, a senior level corporate career, worked in professional sports, and now as a successful entrepreneur who loves business, technology, family, and making meaningful connections with you and the She Built It community. I also love a good workout and dose of self-care. Magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. So turn up the audio, open your favorite notes app, grab your favorite drink, and here we go. Thank you for joining us, Hanna. You are the founder of Bliss. Tell us about it and what led you to launch your business.
Hey, Melanie. I launched Bliss because for a long time, my business was as an emotional healer and trauma release specialist. And over the years, my clients started getting these amazing money side effects where they started to get promotions and start new businesses and have really amazing money wins. And so over time, more and more people came to me, wanted help for money healing. And so that's what my work came to be. I help ambitious women heal their relationship with money from the inside out, become amazing money makers. It's not just about getting more and more money, but it's also about being really happy with how you're organizing your finances and your time so that you can enjoy a really wonderful, amazing quality of life.
Just speaking to you, you have such a calming effect. I was running around a little bit right before we started the recording and just talking to you. All of a sudden I thought, oh, I feel so calm.
I get that a lot. Money, it's so misunderstood because on the surface, it seems so shallow, right? It's about getting more money and reaching success. And I do help my clients with that. But my ideal outcome is that my clients are so happy and so relaxed and the most present people with their kids and sleeping so soundly at night and this really deep sense of well-being in their bodies where money is going so well that they don't even really think about it. So my markers for a successful life and an abundant life definitely includes a deeply relaxed feeling in the body. So maybe that's what you're picking up on.
Yeah. And it also could be just in the last couple of days, I found myself staying up too late. And so I thought, what can I do to turn this around? So I committed to doing, I love the Peloton 15-minute nighttime meditation. So I'm doing that at night. And then I committed to also getting up before my kids get up and at least doing my morning meditation, writing out a list for the day. And then I've committed to doing weights in the morning because it's quiet and I feel so awake once they have woken up. But I only shifted this in the last few days. So it's interesting that we're having this conversation now about sleep and about putting yourself in the right frame of mind and how can we live the best life.
It's so important.
You also say, as powerful, intelligent, and capable women, why is money so often the thing that makes you feel less than amazing? I love that you say that. Such powerful words. Walk us through how you work with someone to mentally work through and change their relationship with money.
A big misconception that many people hold is that only people who don't have enough money struggle with money. And I have so many clients who are amazing at their careers, who make a lot of money in their businesses, who come from wealthy families, and yet money still feels like the last thing that's just not feeling good. And it was the same for me, where it felt like I could figure out my relationships, I could figure out my health, I could figure out so many things in my life. But money was the thing that no matter how well it was going, it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel fun. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel amazing. It always felt like I had further to go. And I was always in this state of longing for more and more. And I was never really arriving in a place that was feeling good. And so one thing that I love to do with my clients is I love to help them find their soul money numbers. The money number that just makes their whole nervous system relax and unwind. And I work with two different soul money numbers. One is your income soul money number. And so for some of my clients, it's 42,000. For some of my clients, it's 6,200. For some of my clients, everybody has a very specific, perfect income number that's based on their soul energy. And then we also create some savings soul numbers, so some savings goals for the amount of money that's just sitting around in cash, just to love them, just to give them security, just to help them have freedom of choice, make decisions based on soul in the moment if something comes up that's really calling them. And the savings number, I'm especially excited about. It's the thing that makes people feel so warm and cozy and taken care of, that they relax and unwind, and life becomes fun and work becomes fun because they realize that they don't have to work. They can work because they want to, not because they have to. And so for someone who feels even when it's enough, it's not enough, even when they're doing well, they're always stressed out, we need to get them off the hamster wheel of always needing more and get them to a space of having so much that making decisions based on soul versus money becomes more important.
How do you stay connected to an abundance mindset? And why do you think that is so important?
Yeah, being in an abundant mindset is amazing because we're always surrounded by money-making ideas, money-making opportunities, people we can collaborate with, people we can network with. There's so much that we can contribute to our communities that can pay us a lot of money in return. And when we're in an abundant mindset, we're able to see it and we feel energized, we feel happy, we feel overflowing, and we're excited to go out into the world and to act on all of these opportunities. It really is the first step to even discovering that abundance is the natural state of our world, and then to embrace it and use it to our full potential.
It's so true. And in today's world, we're so busy. We have a lot of technology at our fingertips, which is amazing and it's so incredible. But at the same time, I started doing meditations because I thought, okay, I have 5 minutes. And I do longer meditations, but even a 5-minute meditation, it's amazing how that can set you up in a different mindset as you travel throughout your day.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's fascinating. I work with my clients on money, but time is a very close second. Like I work with my clients on time, and what you're experiencing is that you slow down during a meditation, and then you're probably going through the rest of your day in a much slower, more present way, and that stretches time. As much as we want an overflow and abundance of money, we also want an abundance and overflow of time and spaciousness and freedom to just be. And so the abundance mindset also needs to be applied to the way that we view time, so that we always have an abundance of time to get everything that we want accomplished, with an overflow to just be, to just play, to just muse and think and create and dream. And most of all, for those of us who have kids, we want to be fully and totally present with the people who matter most.
You also say money touches every aspect of our lives. So let's stop pretending that it doesn't, shouldn't, or hasn't. It's okay to let money matter. I love that because it doesn't matter who you are or how much you have. It affects everyone. When you first reached out to me about sharing this topic on the podcast, I thought absolutely yes, because it does affect all of our lives.
There's no escaping it. When I was deep in the muck of my relationship with money, I was like, I just don't even want to deal with this. None of us can escape money. We have every day we interact with money in a variety of ways. And so money to me is this amazing teacher that teaches us that we are valuable, that we do have something to give, that taking action is amazing, that we have things to contribute to society, that it is safe, right, and good to receive love and appreciation in the form of money. It is safe, right, and good to let ourselves feel whole and overflowing, have our needs met and our desires fulfilled. And so over a time in my own relationship with money, the emotional healing that working on my money has brought me has been the most priceless gift. It feels so good. It's given me confidence and clarity and resourcefulness and focus. And I've become somebody I'm proud of in the process of creating lots and lots of money. And so I'm saying this in case anybody listening still feels that it's somehow shameful, or you struggle to admit to yourself that you really would like more money, and that having more money would actually make you feel a lot more relaxed and hopeful about the future. money isn't as shallow as it seems. It really is okay to let money teach you and guide you and show you what needs to be healed within you. And for many of us, there is a soul whisper inside that says, I want to experience this. I want to go build this. I want to go create this. Trust it. I believe that those little nudges, they chose us for a reason and that they are very important to honor.
So true. And listening is such a big part of that.
Absolutely.
You wrote a book, Wealth from Within. Tell us about it and how will it help someone who reads it?
Yes, my book, Wealth from Within, is an amazing read if you feel that money just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. Like something's off. It doesn't feel blissful. It doesn't feel easy to create. It can be that you're bringing in a lot of money, but you don't have much to show for it at the end of the day. And so for anybody who's open to exploring a new way with money, Wealth from Within is amazing. It talks about some tangible steps that you can do to increase your money and become an amazing money maker. But it also touches on the emotional healing that needs to happen for you to become amazing at receiving money and really understanding it is safe, right, and good to have lots and lots of money. Everybody comes to me because they want to make more money. But my hope is that through working with my clients, that they understand that having money is where the magic is. So you don't constantly have to go make more. So you can have money and then make decisions from that place. So you can grow the businesses that you're really passionate about, that you want to grow, not because of the money, but because you love it so much. And then there are limitless possibilities for those businesses.
What did you like about the process of becoming an author? And what advice do you have for current or aspiring authors?
Yeah, I wrote my book when my daughter was a year and a half old. We did not have childcare. She was not interested in being around anybody but me, which was a great compliment. But I was writing it in the dark of while she was sleeping, sitting at my dark kitchen table, typing away. When somebody asked me, how did you write the book? Why did you write the book? I needed to type. I needed to get it out of me and onto paper. And I started typing. And so for anybody who's like, how do I write a book? Just start typing tonight. Put your kids to sleep. Open up a Word document. Just start typing. If you need an editor, message me on Instagram. I'm going to tell you about my amazing editor who's awesome. But just start. It's just typing, and then an editor is going to clean it all up for you. I love that I can now say, hey, you should read my book. If I hear somebody struggling with money, I love that I can now give them a resource that walks them through the entire process to realizing that it is wonderful to have a lot of money and how they can bring that into their lives and make that their new normal. It's so much fun to give them away. So anybody listening who hasn't written a book yet, you have something to share, start today, start tonight, start typing. It's not that difficult. You can do it.
I love that. And I spent most of my career in business development, and you can think of it as I'm selling a service that's going to help someone, or I'm selling a service where I'm going to receive money. It's so much better to think about you've written your book and you're selling it to someone and you're going to make their lives better. You're going to make money in the process, but you're also going to help someone and make their life better.
And it's so passive. It's amazing because if someone's read the book, they're going to give it to a friend and then it's going to circulate and get to the next person. Like, it's so nice that there was a positive impact from the Money Bliss work that's circulating. All the print copies are just circulating, and it's this chain of blessings. It's amazing.
And it's also evergreen for you, which is so great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. What is one way that you make sure to find and live your joy?
It's my routine that I have right now that brings me so much joy. I only work when my daughter's in nursery, and I work 1 to 2 hours a day. And as a result of becoming a mom, I realized that I can do impossible things in just an hour or two. And it's actually really good for me to limit the time that I'm working because I'm so much more prolific. It's incredible. And so currently I'm feeling very proud and joyful about my schedule and my work-life balance.
I love that. One of former guests on the podcast said she doesn't like to look at her days as, am I accomplishing everything? She looks at it as, am I in a good flow? Am I feeling like I'm in a good rhythm? When we're in a good rhythm, we accomplish so much naturally. So I love that you say that about taking that time and being intentional about those couple hours. while your daughter is away.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I only do what matters, and I don't do anything else, and I don't get distracted, and I don't change what's working in my business because there is no time to mess with things and make them more complicated than they need to be. So my business is very tight, very lean, very streamlined, very profitable. And I love it that way. It's perfect for the phase of life that I'm in.
Love that. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your knowledge on money and mindset. Can you please tell our listeners how and where we can find you?
Absolutely. My website is hannabier.com. That's HANNABIER.com. You can find my book there. You can find a free subliminal there. You can learn more about the Money Bliss approach. And you're also welcome to reach out to me on Instagram at Hanna Money Bliss.
Thank you for joining us today. I'd love to hear from you. Reach out to me at hello@shebuiltit.com on our She Built It website or at She Built It on social. Thank you to my editor, Rich Streffolino, who always makes us sound good. Until next time, let nothing stop you from experiencing the life and business that you crave.